Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we continue our wars with the Empire of Japan and the Soviet Union. Looking at it a little bit, the Japanese have 49 ships as 7 heavy cruisers, 22 light cruisers, and 20 destroyers, 24 building, with a yearly naval budget of 5.6 billion. Whereas the Soviet Union has 4 battleships, 6 heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers, 15 destroyers, and 3 torpedo boats, giving them a total of 34 ships, 13 building, on 1.8 billion. Something to keep in note though is the Soviet Union is at war with France. Japan was at war with everybody. They are still at war with France, US, and AH. Looks like a lot of the other ones have closed up. Actually, I think they... Yeah, UK and Soviet Union. Pretty sure they were at war with. Maybe they weren't quite. Because if they went to peace, they should be less. Or more neutral. Regardless, let's keep going. Colombia has oil. Oh, now we're hitting Archangelisk. Ooh, so a light cruiser with a heavier armament. 13 guns total. These are 5-inch gunboats. Oh yeah, that's very slow. But heavily armored. Wonder if the AI kind of likes doing that with its light cruisers now. And if so, does it get to ignore the limits that were placed on the player for armoring ships? I don't think our cruisers can get armor that heavy. That looks like the cruiser. One of them. No, it was just one cruiser and one destroyer, I believe. I gotta slide into it. Should I angled out? I should know better by now. Both staying straight and narrow and how to dodge. I mean, it generally is better to dive into torpedoes, not away from them. But that's in general. Ouch. There goes our accuracy. Excellent. Then quickly finishing off the Soviet destroyer. Alright, so we could use some repairs. We'll head into Emden. Up to 89% in eastern Poland. These guys are protecting? Correct. These guys are hunting. Or this guy. Singular ship. They left. They're over here. These ones are over there. And we see some Japanese. I'll switch these ones to protect while they're transiting. They'll need a couple months to repair. Ah, right, these are the raider cruisers. You know what? I'm gonna press them into protection duties. Did get this group in. They are in. Still only 28% chance. It's not very good. Other ships that we have in port. Got destroyers being built 6 months out in general. And financially, we're eating up our reserves. How's crew training? Has it gotten back up? Nah, it's still green. Takes a very long time for that to change. we're gonna wait until we take Poland. There's our strike on Archangelisk, and our raiders have encountered a Nanawa class light cruiser. What? As I think the viewer Oak Tree stated, the Carronade cruiser. I can't deny it has quite that feel to it. But they're big because of it. I'm sure that makes them expensive. It also makes them dangerous to other cruisers, so we might have to stay at range? I don't think our raiders were built particularly for combat. I don't remember. I feel like we cut some corners somewhere on them. 3 6-inch, 3 4-inch, 2 2-inch. Or is it 3? It's 3. 4, actually. Alright, you can probably spot them now. Chishima. Get a good look at a relatively undamaged one. And where's the armor? We're looking at 2.6 inch all the way across. Which, at this range, we might want to set our secondaries to armor piercing as well. Or leave them auto. It does have stern tubes, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Seems like she's fairly maneuverable. Environmentals are very good right now. Her accuracy is terrible. Ours is decent. I like the look of these. This profile is kind of neat. High chance of ricochet. Maybe we do want to switch to HE for now. Just as we get a belt penetration. Can the 6-inch HE penetrate? No. Right, because we've gone with high capacity. Alright, they're at 6 kilometers. Let's turn in. Oh, just in time, too. She's gonna stay broadside for us. Which, of course, not for long. There we go. Couple hits from our 6-inch. Receiving some 4.5 from them. Their accuracy is not bad, not as good as ours. And I feel like this is getting a little too close. Looks like we got a hit there. Kind of blinking away at medium range. To accelerate this one a little bit. We should turn broadside. Turn it all the way. Not before we can get some 4-inch into the main belt. Turning back out. Oh yeah, that's gonna give us a wonderful angle. See if we can get some torpedoes in there. Turning slowly. Of course, we gotta worry about counter torpedoes. Really counter torpedoes if we didn't fire. Oh, nice. Let's keep the turn. Got those off just in time. And if we're gonna get that, we might as well try with others. Sister ship hasn't fired, which is good. All 3 hit. Wow. Oh, I think that's insult to injury. Five torpedoes total. She is done. Came down to torpedoes in the end. But she gave us the opportunity. Five victory points of damage to us. That is more of what I like to see. And a good first outing for combat testing are raiders. Heavy raiders, since they have the 6-inch. That was the whole reason I put 6-inch rather than more 5-inch. Is to have that punching power. But it was the torpedoes that did it this time. Oh, a Palestro. Now it's not one of the Korean ones, now it's one of ours. And 2 of our 5-inch gunboats against one of the Nanawas. Or no, 2 of the Nanawas. This ought to be interesting. Forward. Oh, we're out of fuel. That's right. They've been traveling quite a distance. Not entirely surprised that they are low on fuel. Enemy is supposedly to the east. Nice blue waters here. Environmentals are very good. Oh, looks like they're heavily damaged to start. Want to have the torpedoes ready to go regardless. And we'll wait for an opportunity. The 8-inch might be overkill for their armor. 6-inch is appropriate though. Oh, if you're going to give me an opportunity, I'm going to use it. Not you. Oh, pff. Never mind. Oh, excellent. And there she goes. Close torpedoes from the Simone. And fewer transports being sunk. Probably still falling behind, which is correct. Take a quick look. That has started to take an impact on our army logistics. Still making progress in eastern Poland though. Alright, looks like they're going to try to round Ireland, so we'll try to cut them off. Emden, I believe, was the one. They're still refueling. Let's send these guys to go protect in Southeast Asia. These 3 will go protect, or actually sea control for the straits over there. 2 battleships. We'll send... Actually, the Keelung. Because I'm sure they're... Yeah. No, those are the destroyers. I want the battleships. They're not quite out of fuel. Maybe I should just go ahead and send them directly to Okinawa. They're not going to be able to participate in the invasion, which is looking pretty slim odds at the moment. Are there any other ships that we're not seeing that we need to go take care of? Around the edges and fringes. I'm not seeing it. I think we have covered our bases to try to minimize losses. We continue our war with the Soviet Union. And Japanese naval minister is replaced. Advanced destroyer funnels. Excellent. That's fewer transports than last month. Belarus invasion was rebuffed, so was the North Hokkaido. Not entirely surprising. Alright, let's try to get ahead of them. Reach them out on the Hebrides. Does it say here? I'm kind of guessing at that island chain name. Someone feel free to correct me. Emden, we have our 2 destroyers, which are now ready to go again, and we can send them into the North Sea on their own mission to protect our precious transports now that we're running lean. Port-wise, we have Manila. Which those are ready to go. Protecting there and there. Let's head to East Asia. Alright, there's some Japanese down on New Guinea. That can wait though. I'm not seeing a lot of activity elsewhere. Still making progress in eastern Poland. One more good push. As our army logistics is really starting to take the hit. That'll achieve the last of our goals for the Soviet Union. And we can seek to try to sign some sort of peace with them. Oh, peace with Japan at last. Don't have enough to get any territory, and I'm really not interested in their ships. So I'll take straight up money, thank you. Advanced shell fuse. Oh man, they're taking a lot of damage now. Northeast Asia and South Pacific. Brazil wants a light cruiser. These ships have to be looking... Yeah, they're fewer. We've sunk some with the mines. And now they're trying to get involved over here. The Masena, I'm going to send to the Straits over here. We did not complete Eastern Poland. We're close. Very close. We'll leave them on protect for now. Politically, we're not looking like we're going to see a war with anybody else. So, I'm going to start sending our Far East fleet back to France. We'll do a review of the fleet. And we'll update and replace as needed. They have to come back. Looks like I had them operating... No, I'm just going to send them back to Manila. It's an easy place to look for them. Where I will look for them. Let's see, how many fleets do we have? Man, the Vercingetorix has been all over the world several times. Done everything but circumnavigate the world. Somebody's still traveling northward, seeking to go to Vladivostok. Ah, the subs. It was actually fine. Actually, I'm gonna return these as well. I don't need to block all the straits now. Might leave these ones, leave those. Manila, we did launch those last month, that's right. 2 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers. They're on the protection mission. They're trying to get up there. Yeah, we looked at that already. We have a convoy mission. 3 light cruisers against... Well, we'll see if the Swedish torpedo boats can get the Cesarevich. I would hate to lose my mine layers, but we can probably redo them a little bit more efficiently. Or just offload that duty entirely to submarines, so that our light cruisers can be more useful. How fast are these? 28. So, not fast enough. Set them to follow then. Environmentals do not look good, but they're really not all that bad. More of a haze and overcast. Pretty close actually. 14 kilometers. This is most likely the battleship, so our 4-kilometer fast torpedoes with light cruisers isn't entirely unreasonable. No, that's the cruiser. No, the cruiser's just in front of it? That's gotta be the battleship. Yeah, that's definitely the battleship. Why are you guys going so slow? Should be able to pull 28 knots. Expecting torpedoes. There's the torpedoes I was expecting. We'll lose one of our cruisers. Had to look where I was going. Turn away. Oh, do not launch your torpedoes. Torpedoes are for the battleship. Looks like the Duchela got revenge on the destroyer, getting 2 torpedoes into him. Whoops. What does it take to sink this destroyer? You know what? Attach the Duchela. torpedoes off. You finish that destroyer. Do not let them survive. Looks like all torpedoes have failed to hit the battleship. We've got port side torpedoes loaded, and the chaser in the bow. There we go. Flooding up forward. Let's do our hard turn. I think they're done. Do a little bit of a waggle, see if we can get the bow torpedo to go. No dice, let's continue our turn then. Oh geez, point blank range. Off. Making a hard turn. We'll see if we can get him here. Not the best angle, but it is an angle. This is actually optimal angle now. There they are. One went awry. Gyroscope's busted on that one. It's neat seeing it do that. Alright, let's see if we can take out these transports. He's shooting at the torpedo boats? I'm okay with that. I'll allow the Duchela to continue to close. Alright, let's do a hard left turn. We're using balanced rudders, so we have wider turn circles but more responsive rudder. Yep, we accomplished our mission. That's not my mission. My mission is that battleship. Got port and bow. Pop the smoke then. Protet is coming in. Turn on the torpedoes. Same for Duchela. Excellent. Both torpedoes away. Dud, dud. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're gonna spear. Just own it. We'll assess the damage in a minute. Whoops. not want torpedoes going off. Let's give the torpedo boats a chance. Looks like they have 2 duels. We have to be close enough. Or I mean, the angle has to be right. That might be a little too close, in fact. Oh, nope, these are early torpedoes. Shouldn't be an issue at all. Perfect launch. Double hit. Y-39 gonna get the same. Alright, let's turn the Duchela around. But that really isn't all that bad off. I suppose I should say Prote. Y-39 gonna launch? It's a great chance. Are your torpedoes off? Only turned on the one? Okay. That explains that. We've got starboard torpedoes. Oh, I forgot to turn the torpedoes back on. That was my fault. Probably could have gotten a bow torpedo off somewhere in there. Good angle. Come on. You can see them. Get those torpedoes away. There they are. Better late than never. Oh yeah, hail of torpedoes. Anytime now. You missed your opportunity. I'm gonna launch one once we're bow on. I know it. That's how these things work. Yep, there it is. It might work out though if they actually detonate. Oh, one dud, one hit. Did open up the forward compartment. Oh, flash fire. Hey, we made some mistakes, but that turned out really well. Can't argue with results. Everything else is already arranged. Where are you headed? Since this guy is looking to break out the Atlantic, let's get you up here. This one's still looking to get down into the North Sea. Okay, I'm happy with that. And we started to recover transport capacity by 1%. But with that, I think we are as good as coming to a close here. Oh, they're based out of Djibouti. Well, let's get you rebased. Don't need to be underway. I appreciate you staying till the end. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.